Hi, everybody. Welcome to another gathering of Tony's Healing Circle. Thank you for all for joining us. And I guess we're all alive and raring to go and looking forward to tonight. I am, and because I haven't got a clue what I'm going to talk about. I have a little one, so I'm sort of partially prepared. But then I don't think it's the same when you're reading it out of a book or something. We work with live things in this part of the world. You get a better reaction and response to people than people that aren't alive. So anyway, we're all here. Well, we're all here, and those that aren't here are obviously catching the next train or something. However, whatever their mode of transport is. I can't relate to it because I have such a long walk to come to my computer. I have to set off about 2 minutes before the right time. And then check everything, and off we go, like talking live, like what we are doing now, sort of thing. So that's a good start to the day. I hope you all had a great week, and are looking forward to an even more super weekend. Any of you that didn't have a good weekend, I feel for you. Just remember to go or look back through the library if you like at some of the healing meditations we did. Then perhaps pick one out that you're attracted to and sit and listen to that, or listen to it as you're walking or whatever, and it'll help take away some of the negativity, I guess, or whatever it is that is bugging you. So we're going to start now. Aren't we the lucky ones? I don't know. You tell me at the end of it. Now there's a thing for you. Okay. Let's get ready. So we'll start off as usual. Let's take a nice breath in. And breathe into the pit of your stomach, not in your chest. Breathe down into your tummy. So as you put your hand on your tummy and you breathe in, you can feel your hand lift up a little. And just feel how good that is. How that energy is flowing well straight to you and hundreds of others. To all of us, in fact. And just before you release that breath, just be aware of it as it travelled down through your body and found a beautiful resting place. A good place to start its journey. And as you exhale, really let that breath go. Just as it leaves you, just have a look at it and see if there's any darkness within it. Is there more than usual or not as much as last week? Whatever. Just for a comparison. Just out of curiosity more than anything. Okay, now we'll move on to a nice second breath in. Then again, just at your own pace. I don't want you to get puffed because you're running. Just be aware of that healing energy coming into you and gradually working its way down inside you. And be aware and take note of how pleasurable that healing energy is, as it helps to get rid of some of the negativity that is perhaps annoying you in the moment. Or perhaps it was something that happened last week, who knows? But whatever it is, that healing energy will be attracted to it like a magnet. And to work on it, and to work on you. And letting go that second breath. Just be aware of the light coming into you now more intensely than the previous two. And you can tell by the feel of it that you have one big packet of healing energy. And you know it's for you. If there's anything negative about you or that's hindering you, just focus this blue healing energy onto any of those situations that are resulting in a negative energy. And the circle will become complete. And just finally, just release the last breath. Just exhale that. And is there any more darkness within it? If there is, do not worry. Any of the negative energy, as soon as it leaves you, it'll go to the universe, and the energy will be transmuted basically to a feeling of unconditional love. Let's just stay there for a short while while all that energy is buzzing around within you, helping to put you on a more even, level pathway. And now you begin to become aware that the healing energy is still entering you. And the purpose for that is for you to boost it and send it on to anyone, on to anywhere. And always remember that energy is going out like an invitation. Nobody is forced to take part in it. And nobody's forced to stay away. If you like, because you can feel that energy gradually filling you up. And now you can see it actually leaving you. But not to worry, there is much, much, much more healing where that came from. So the energy will never run out. It will always be there for you. And now I'd like you with all that in mind, I'd like you just to offer it to some people you know who you feel may be able to benefit from it, whether they're friends or family, friends, people next door, who knows. But people in your life who you think may benefit, just invite them to join. If they want to join in this healing circle. And as you see, covering our planet, the surface of our planet now has taken on the same colour as a healing energy, because the healing energy, like a blanket, has completely covered the planet, our home, and the home of millions of people, and equally many animals that call it home as well, whether they're trained in just domestic pets or to the other end, they're animals of the wild. And people will know there's a change of energy around them. They probably don't quite understand it, but as it's a really good, peaceful feeling, they'll stick with it. And without realizing it, they too will spread it out to others. And the others to more others, like we did the other week. And at this point in time, I'd like to suggest that we just spend a short time and focus on what's happening in the Middle East, and that everybody involved in it is aware of the peace. And they realize that they can put in place a peaceful everyone that everybody agrees to, and a peace will settle over in that area of our planet. And moving on from the wild animals, let's think about perhaps the animals that live under the surface, the animals that live above the surface, up into the sky. The animals in the ocean, whether they're in shallow water or deep water, where very few people have been. And yet these live streams survive in their environment. And we ask that for all of us, we have the opportunity to do what we actually came to do. Primarily to let the healing go to anyone who wants to use it for the best outcome. So just take some time just to see, or if you can, see in your mind's eye the blue energy sort of floating around like a cloud of mist, if you like. And it stops at some places and people. It doesn't, it keeps moving. And this is usually because the people it's been offered to have declined the offer. But that's okay. That's where they're at. At some point they will accept it. They will accept the healing energy. And then they will wonder why they always said no so often. We spare a moment for all the people in our hospitals who are undergoing some form of treatment to try to put right the wrongs that have happened to them physically, if they can be mended and repaired. We ask that those people that cannot be saved, we give them our blessing, the blue light, and all their family. And we ask that they all have a peaceful journey to the next step, wherever that is, for each one. With the healing, there's no who's right, who's wrong. It's to work what we have to make it the best it can be for everybody. As we scan our planet, we notice that in some areas the blue light is more intent. In fact, in some places, almost like a blue laser going up into the night sky. Well, not only is that for some people to follow, it's also there for some people to use it to enter our world. We also send a great deal of light to all the world leaders, people of power, that they have the sense, the understanding. They are prepared to do what it takes to our planet and all people involved go back to a peaceful life. This is what we came to do. And in the right atmosphere, we will be able to do what we came to do. The healing is probably the major part. And just look at all the blue light around the planet and how it almost sort of quivers with the energy moving around. And just enjoy the peacefulness around you and within you. And that is also leaving you in the form of the blue mist in the healing. And just hold that picture for a few moments. Unfortunately, it's time for you to allow your awareness to return to your physical body. And as it does so, remember that the healing light is always there for anyone to use on yourself if need be. Okay, so I thank you all for being a part of this time. The energy used and distributed around. And that's the best part of it all. That we can do all that good work just by giving up half an hour of our time. No money exchanged or anything, just your time. So at this point in time, I will say good night, goodbye, good night for being here, and see you next week, all being well. Okay, thank you.